Welcome back to your go-to spot for everything motorcycles, reviews, deep dives, and unfiltered takes from the road. And today, we're taking you through one of the most exciting and talked about releases in Royal Enfield's modern lineup, the 2026 Royal Enfield Flying Flea S6. This isn't just a bike, it's a tribute, a revival, and a modern beast all rolled into one. Inspired by the iconic World War II lightweight motorcycles dropped behind enemy lines, the Flying Flea S6 carries with it a legacy that few bikes can match. But this time around, it's no longer a bare-bones machine meant for wartime sneaking around. This is a fully fleshed modern scrambler with serious off-road chops, street presence, and engineering finesse. So, let's get into it. When Royal Enfield first teased the Flying Flea S6 back in late 2025, the internet was instantly abuzz. Why? Because it promised something the brand hadn't quite done yet, a mid-weight scrambler that honors the past while being thoroughly engineered for the present. And Royal Enfield did not disappoint. Let's start with the engine. At the heart of the Flying Flea S6 is a 652cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine, producing a respectable 49 horsepower and 55 newton-meters of torque. Now, some might say that's modest compared to other scramblers in the segment, but it's not about chasing spec sheet bragging rights here. This bike is about usable torque, off-road usability, and smooth urban commuting. The throttle response is immediate, yet forgiving. Whether you're cruising through city traffic, carving up back roads, or tackling dusty trails, the engine delivers. But what really sets the Flying Flea S6 apart is its weight-to-performance ratio. Weighing in at just 162 kilograms dry, it's incredibly nimble, a proper nod to its lightweight namesake. That weight saving comes from smart design choices, the new high-tensile steel trellis frame, minimalist bodywork, and the use of aluminum for key components like the Swingerman subframe. You can feel this lightness the moment you throw a leg over. It's easy to flat-foot, and whether you're sitting or standing on the pegs, it feels natural and balanced. That makes it ideal for new riders looking for a capable machine and experienced riders who want something chuckable and fun. Now, let's talk about suspension. Up front, you've got 43mm upside-down show-off forks with 190mm of travel, and at the rear, a monoshock with preload and rebound adjustability offering 180mm of travel. It's not just spec on paper. Out in the real world, it translates to a plush but controlled ride. Whether it's potholes, gravel, or uneven trails, the bike soaks it up without complaint. Brakes are handled by Brembo, a 300mm disc up front with a radially mounted caliper, and a 270mm disc at the rear, both supported by a dual-channel ABS system. The braking is sharp, progressive, and easy to modulate even on loose surfaces. And for the purists, the rear ABS is switchable for better control when off-roading. Tires are dual-purpose Pirelli Scorpion Rally STRs, wrapped around 19-inch front and 17-inch rear wire-spoked wheels, giving the bike legit off-road credentials right out of the showroom. Those tires give excellent grip on both asphalt and dirt, and you can really feel the bike come alive when you lean it into a dirt turn or let it breathe on open gravel roads. Now let's zoom in on design, because Royal Enfield really brought their A-game here. The Flying Flea S6 is a blend of retro and rugged minimalism. The fuel tank is sleek, inspired by the original Flying Flea, with those signature knee indents and the vintage rebadge that pops. The color options are another highlight: a desert storm tan, gunpowder gray, and matte olive drab with a slightly weathered, military-inspired patina. You've got a brushed metal skid plate, high-mounted exhaust, and a raised front fender, all classic scrambler cues. The LED-round headlamp is housed in a custom-style nacelle, flanked by aluminum turn signals. The taillight is a slim strip integrated under the seat, clean and minimalist. The seat itself is flat, well-padded, and designed for both seated comfort and standing grip. At 830mm, the seat height is approachable, yet gives ample ground clearance. And speaking of ergonomics, the wide handlebars, mid-set foot pegs, and upright seating position make it perfect for longer rides and trail runs alike. It's the kind of bike you can take camping one weekend, and commute on the next. Tech-wise, It's refreshingly simple. You get a semi-digital instrument cluster, with a large analog tachometer paired with a digital display for speed, gear indicator, fuel level, trip meter, and a compass. A compass staying true to the adventure theme. There's also a USB-C charging port hidden under the tank flap for charging your devices on the go. For those who want a bit more tech, the bike is compatible with Royal Enfield's Tripper navigation module as an optional add-on, which syncs with your phone via Bluetooth for turn-by-turn directions. No unnecessary screens, no clutter, just the essentials. Let's take a moment to appreciate the sound. The exhaust note on the Flying Flea S6 is something else. It's a single-cylinder thump, but tuned to give a deep, bassy rumble that really growls when you get on the throttle. It's satisfying without being obnoxious. You'll hear it coming, and so will everyone else. Fuel economy, you're looking at around 30 to 35 kilometers per liter, depending on how hard you ride. With a 13-liter tank, that gives you a real-world range of over 400 kilometers, making it ideal for both city and light touring. Now let's talk about price. The 2026 Royal Enfield Flying Flea S6 is priced at approximately a superscript 12.95 lakh ex showroom in India, which is around $4,000 internationally. That's a seriously competitive price point for what you're getting. A purpose-built, stylish scrambler with legitimate off-road ability and loads of character. And here's the kicker: Royal Enfield is offering a full range of custom accessories and adventure kits right from the factory. That includes things like saddle stay mounts, tank bags, handguards, auxiliary lights, and even a front luggage rack. You can make the Flea truly yours without needing third-party parts. So, who is this bike for? If you're someone who craves authenticity, enjoys exploring back roads, wants a machine that looks as good in the city as it performs in the dirt, this is for you. It's also perfect for those who don't want a complicated motorcycle experience loaded with ride modes, touchscreen dashboards, or tech they'll never use. It's just a solid, go anywhere, ride anytime bike. It's a motorcycle with soul. It's built not just for performance, but for experience, for weekend escapes, mountain climbs, beach runs, or just long, winding roads. Royal Enfield hasn't just revived the Flying Flea, they've reimagined it for a new era. And in doing so, they've created a bike that's more than just a machine, it's a statement. So that's our deep dive into the 2026 Royal Enfield Flying Flea S6. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is this the perfect modern scrambler? Would you ride one across the country? Or is there something you wish they'd done differently? As always, this is Khan, bringing you the latest from the world of motorcycles. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon if you haven't already, and keep the throttle twisted. Until next time, ride safe, ride free.